Craigton. Craigton. You not go to your bed? Eh? You not go to your bed, Craigton? Yes, taller. You see how we give them the colors in the night, you know. See there? Spray them crow, them for no. Craigton, you not go to your bed? Craigton. Craigton. Hold on, them I need for. Hold on, that's something I need for. You not go to your bed, Craigton? Yes. Okay, there we go. As a G, big up yourself, you know. I want to Christina Brown. She got something wrong with her. I want to her. Ooh, my bad. Oh, Lord. All right. I mess up with the date. I never change the date. Can I change it now? Okay. All right, I just changed it so if I refresh and we'll see the new date. All right. Yes, man, it's all about the colors in idea here, you know. So we know say the ants nest crew, them and all them people, them are gonna say, you know, they spray them crew shirt and, you know, get nervous and get, you know. When I see the new date, may I wait for sooner response. Chicken back, big up yourself, you know. CBS large up. Yo, I need more hold on, let me see something. People, my low. Let me see how I go. No, my low. I want to know. All right, I want to know answer me. All right, my sound low. No, you have to refresh. Right? Christina said chicken box same refresh and he must say the 30th now. No, may I ask you now? Missy Bram, very low. Christina Brown Sugar, volume is okay. All I said low. All right. Blessed says sound good to me. Chicken box says sound good per my phone. Great goodies, low you put. But look what other people are posting on great goodies, right? That always happen. Check. Okay, let me see something. Check, 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 check. Well, all right, man. What you now post? Check, 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 check. Well, on then why? Check, 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 check. Oh, people, me not think me have any control over that. To I go on, me see it. Craig Tan say audio good. Del Marine say audio good. Naki B said don't touch a button. So me no know. I don't know. Pretty Punchy said not low on my part. Jermaine said low. Craig Tan said levels good. Naki B said no issues here. Fritz said you normally sound loud on my phone, but you're low today. I don't know. Romy say it'll come up now. Blessed good. Fritz said up here now. Ah, Jesus. Me no know. Karen Robin who said loud and clear. Craig Tan said, all right. Craig Tan said, turn up on the phone. You see, I want to show the spray them crew. I bring up a camera, but I'm going to bring it down because I notice over YouTube, my head proper cut off over there, Let me see. Facebook, all right. If I can bring down this look a bit though, cause like YouTube. Oh, let me just scroll up. Ryan said the level's not at the usual, but Ryan, you see what most other people are say? That me not understand, Lisa said low up on fear side. But all these other people are saying it okay. Chokisha said, I am on airline Wi-Fi and you are loud and clear. I don't know. People are not me. I know me. You see the inconsistency with so many people that say a volume all right, and then somehow I say it all right. So I know me. I know me. You see, when I'm me, everybody say you're low. Right? Delroy will say, my phone buck and I'm barely hearing you. And it is I think he meant to say, and it is the first I experienced this. People, I don't know, I don't know what I'm going, to be honest with you. But again, I'm glad on this is adapt. Check. Check. Oh, I don't know. Check. All right, I'm going to do something. I know me people make go fast with this, And 1 3. Check. See, this I go over and I read over here some man. And when you're dealing with audio, it's not good to be up in the red, Yeah. Jamaican say if I egg me in I read, and there are other sayings too, which we won't get into, of course. But when you're dealing with audio, you don't want. Craigton can't tell you. They will tell you there's nothing wrong if you're kissing the red. I swear to God, that's a term they use. I'm not being my usual mischievous, naughty self. You can ask Craig Tan, tell him if I lie, me I tell, right? So you know when the audio signal is going, you have green and then you have yellow and then you have red. And what they teach is you don't want it to stay in the red, right? But it can bounce in at the yellow nice, but don't make it stay in that, don't make it go up to the red. Red is not good. But if it go up to the red, we are taught in audio is that it can be kissing the red, that gently kissing the red, but it must not stay in the red. Ask Craig Tan if I lie, me at him, because some of the things that may be out hard and whatever. So you can't kiss the red, You just not fit turn over there. It's not a good thing, right? In audio, it's not good to stay in a red. You can't just troops and Lego, troops and Lego, troops. Bounce off the red. So Craig Tan post it there, I think, all right? So it's not a lie, me I tell. Juliet, darling, how are you? Juliet, me miss you, Juliet, me miss you. Tell me when all the husband a dance and all them something there. When the husband hear the rhythm and a cut 2 foot and all them something there, Juliet, my big friend. People remember me and Juliet to start out and shake it ground, And we're good, the only thing with her is that she in a little pop down crew over there. So, but outside of that, Juliet, I'm a friend, man. All right. So I go down, people. Everything is everything. Everything is everything. I say people, me there with a piece of work, yeah. I don't even know, and then I line up tomorrow, October, Like today is the last day of the greatest month ever, right? And as usual, I don't want to argue about that, right? We're not foolishness. We're not foolishness. We don't want to argue about that, right? So today, what is going? Check. Okay. One tree. Okay. Yeah. The year soon done. Java is okay. Java is, well, okay is relative. Would she mind if I... Well, I have to get permission for say something, I think it would be okay, but me just want... There's some things I may ask permission for, All when people say me no need to ask permission, me rather err on the side of caution. All right, so let me see how that go. But Java... Hold on. Yeah, man, people. Java do all right and thing, relatively speaking, of course. Um, uh, Today, our Tuesday. Um, the funeral for our son work was a couple days ago, and well, the funeral turned out well, and a big reason why. Yeah, take time with me. Take time with me. Today I'm Monday. Sorry. Today I'm Monday. Yeah, my bad. It's been like that all day. When you're busy and you just get disoriented and you don't know, you lose track of this and that. Because I've just been in. Yeah, so the funeral was a couple days ago, and the funeral went well. And the funeral went well because, well, I just want to say, big respect to our friend them Ronar and people them who rally Ronar. But when I tell you that woman Java put in a whole heap of work, in committing, like, um, securing and applying a whole bunch of resources to the funeral, and it was just amazing. It was an amazing funeral. Like, as we say in Jamaica, it was a very, 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 very good send off type of thing, there's, as you would imagine, a mother, a send off for a child, it was challenging in other ways, as you could probably imagine, so there was that part there, understandably. But overall, the funeral went really, really well by our Jamaican standard. It went really, really well. And funerals can be, really demanding. When you put, that whole thing about funerals and wedding. Them two things, them can be very taxing and demanding and whatever. And indeed, it's gonna be taxing if you're, send off your child, So I would just say that much. Someone can imagine the other things and whatever, All right. Chicken back. Today, people chicken back's name. No, he won't mind. His first name is O'Dane, and with his party and thing, there was a little bit of challenge. They make a mistake on a certificate when we were in Ghana. So when we were in Ghana, one of the things I arranged for us to do on the trip is called a naming ceremony. And hold on. Oh boy. I'm gonna do this. I'm telling you, be a things, 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 be a things.
Yo.
What's up? Yo, check
You
it.
hear me?
I'm doing a show on YouTube right now and thing. I should be finishing about an hour and a half or so. Our time over here in New York. Can I call you when I'm finished?
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. Call me back.
All right. Yeah, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. You see, the Jamaican is still in you, you know.
No, it's only because I'm talking to you, man.
All right, bro. I'll call you when I'm finished. All right.
All right, man.
Cool, cool. That's my best friend from college. That's Brian right there. General that. Eh, eh. Well, and yeah. So when did I say I know? Yeah. So the naming ceremony and thing, and for me, it was one of the cool things, one of the cooler things on the trip, And what it is, and for the April and the August Ghana trip, we'll be doing that too as part of the activities. But what it is, you go through this traditional ceremony, and you get an Asante name. Asante/Asante is the same thing. You get an Asante name. And how did they convert the names? No, it's in truth, there is a custom that we have in Jamaica that we get from when you go on this trip. There's all these things that goes on that and the longer you're there, you recognize these cultural parallels, these the stuff that we do as Jamaicans. And when you go there, it's like thing after thing after thing, you realize where it come from, Because them do it too. They may do it for them way, but, things that we think is uniquely Jamaican, that's where it come from. And one of the things that we get into, it's naming conventions, right? And there are certain rules to how you give names. Now, some of these parallels are they're not only with Africa, they could be with Asia or, the native peoples of North America. Some of the parallels are there, wherein you don't force a name, right? So if you have a name, there's some structure there to which name you get. But traditional naming conventions of non-Western societies are such that you don't impose the name. You allow the name to come to you. And so it is like, for example, what an accessible example is what we observe in Hollywood's rendition of Native Americans. Like somebody named Running Water, right? I remember the Kevin Costner movie Dances with Wolves. That was his name. That was the white man name in the movie, because when I tell him, see him there, this and that with wolves, and Dances with Wolves. So you get your name. If one day you run from one bear and you go so run across the river and you barely touch him, say you may name Run on Water, the next day, you pick some coconut and the ground it hot and you jump over them, you may name Jump Over Coconut. Right? I'm making up stuff. But again, the idea is that your name come to you. You don't force the name come. Well, it's the same thing with Ghanaian traditional naming in Ghana, except your first name is going to be, everybody are going to know your first name because it's based on the day of the week where you're born, right? Again, traditionally in Ghana. So if you hear Kwesi, if you hear Abena, if whatever name, immediately they know which day of the week you're born, right? So, like I was born on a Wednesday, so my first name, it's pronounced well up in the Accra, the Ga region, up in Accra, they pronounce it Kweku, Kweku. But if you go down in the Ashanti Kingdom, where we did go, down in Kumasi, it's pronounced Kweka. It's quicker, yeah. But because through me par with TT, my friend over there, and TT is up in the Accra region, the capital region. I pronounce it Kweku, but it's the same. But so everybody else who was on the trip, they got their first name based on the day that they were born. But then them get another name, and that name was just given to them by the professor and the chief and that we saw, just a particular tribe that did it for us. But what I want you to know is that very often the name is not given that way. You allow the name to come, and that is why in Jamaica, when you hear people say, yo, I stammer that, or some name I vomit, or pink, whatever. We have these names that we give to people in Jamaica, but we give the names because something happened, or you perceive something about, so Delmarines are born on a Saturday, Amma, right? So, but it's a common practice in Jamaica that you get a so-called nickname based on something that happened, or something where people observe about you. You may name Footy, you may name Sweetie, you may name Flowerhead. Flowerhead? That don't even make no sense. But may I make up things I want. Flowerhead? Where we get that from? May I make up things, obviously, but again, the idea is that something happened and you get a name based on something where them say happen, you may name Craven Puppy, or, you may name Cocotti, or you may name whatever, something, Cocotti, him get that name because them say him sing sweet like Cocotti. Like those type of things are really big in countries that are with majorities from the African diaspora. But when we got our names in Ghana, they chose names for us. But even though they chose names for us, without knowing us before, they just got our English names and the day when we were born, and they, in their space, they gave us all names, and the professor explained the meaning of each name, the Ashanti meaning of each name. And then, but based on those explanation of the names and thing, some people thought their names were spot on, and I'm saying all this to say, Odin, chicken back came to me. I'm like, Braga, how would them do? Odin was like, how would them do that naming something there? So I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, nah, man, because the name them are connect, The name them, the meaning behind the name them is there is some truth to it and whatever, So, again, I just be clear, we're not being overly romantic here and naive about the naming or anything like that. I'm just saying that Chickenback, aka Odin, he thought that the names were interesting, they were relevant and on point, and made mention of that. Chickenback is not one of them people who upsy and everything, him just kind of kick back and thing. And Chickenback come and I said that to me, you must know, say him did I pre the thing, And yeah, and my name Well, they wanted me to get rid of Ragashanti, and I was like, no, I will not put that one. So I give myself that one. So, but they said, okay, if you're going to keep Ragashanti, you need to pronounce it Ragasanti. Because again, it's really the Ashanti. It's not Ashanti. The Ashanti is a British thing. So they use Ashanti. But when them are getting a for them thing, them say Ashanti. So them say, if you're going to keep the Ragashanti, keep Ragasanti. Then, if over here, if you refer to a grandmother, you say Nana, you can't really do that over there. Why? Because Nana over there, it basically means chief. But it's really used, in general, it's used in a way to accord respect to someone. Now, I thought it was just the men alone, but the professor explained that Nana can actually use for women. And then I'm going to really get that part because somebody else tell me, say, you have Nana for the man, then you have whatever. But the thing is, it's more, from my observation going there for years and years and years and years, I hardly ever hear them use Nana to refer to women. It's most of the time it's men, and even when them put up signs and whatever, you see the Nana precede prominent people, prominent men. So if you were to go to Ghana or whatever, you might want to be a little bit careful, or you use the word Nana, right? So Nana is equivalent to, like, if we in a Jamaica now and somebody come up who you respect, or somebody who is older, elderly, or somebody who's prominent in some way, or somebody who's have some sort of credential. And we that use colloquially, we that say like bossy, you're bossy, big up yourself, or Jamaican, we say elder, large up, or then we say like Father John, Father Barney, big up, that the Father Barney, that the elder something, that is how Nana is used there. So it's generally reserved for people who have certain respect. Now, me's a joker, me I enjoy life, right? I'm enjoying life or whatever. But TT and Katsiva, they insisted on preceding the name they were giving me with Nana. So thus far we have Nana, which is chief or boss or elder or whatever. I have Kweku, which is, oh, you're born on Wednesday. And then remember, say me keep my Ragashanti, which them never want me keep, but me keep it. But then now, the real unique name when them give me now is one with name Ajima. Ajima. Well, and then, so the meaning behind my name, Wolande, make me go for my band. Because them give the whole away one look a band, couple people, two people, them band. One person never get our band, and then Del Marine band, them left out the L and call her Demarine. I think the reason why them left out the L and call her Demarine is that because there's a spiritual element to the thing, right? And it's like, the heavens that speak to you understand? So I think when them come up on Del Marine name and thing, and the reason why the L left out are because the spirit them did communicate to them, and the spirit that tell them, say, this Del Marine are like demon. Cause she so what the spirit I communicate to them, I say this Del Marine is like demon, So I saw them left out the L, but it end up being Demarine. Demarine, you see? But you see, then I'm out D-E-M-O, and just fling out the two E, them I have demon. I guess them did I go, you know, cause you don't know she in a Ansness crew. So the demon dead there, you understand? So that is just my theory why the L did why them left the L out of her name. Feel free to disagree. I think I'm correct. I think I'm on the right track here. But again, I respect alternate interpretations of it. I just happen to think that the reason why the L left out of that, a demon them did I go. At the 2E, CFR. The 2E, and them end up with, no, REE. Yeah, the R and the 2E, CFR. You understand? Because I think them did a try to tell the people them what give the name. Say, take out the R and the 2E and the L. Right? And you know what you're left with. You understand? Right? And we shouldn't be surprised. She's in the Ansness crew. Right? See the crew that will really matter, right? See the crew that will really matter. Spray them, right? So I think that is where they were going. But again, that's my rotted liquid. Look how liquid run on. Oh my God, look what liquid put demon rain. What Man. People, remember say liquid not too show him face, you know, and that make liquid draw liquid and just run in and kick where our foot right. That's a G's and peace. Liquid make a deal with Del Marine, so liquid make a deal with Del Marine. So hold on, I'm gonna go for the band there because hold on, make I go for the band. Hold on. Yeah, so back to this whole demon. No, we'll go the demon. Moving right along. So we all got our Ashanti names, right? And if you come on the trip, you're going to get your name too. So my name again, you see, well, so a couple people never get them, but pretty much everybody else get them banned. So you see that say, it's a Kwaku, and then Ajiman. Now you see it spell Ajiman, but them in again in the Ashanti Kingdom, them say Ajimang. It's almost like M-I-N-G. That is how them pronounce it. Spell Ajiman, but them in Ashanti Kingdom, them say, the Ashanti, them say Ajimang. Up TT side, up in Accra side, where you have the gang, that's a group, just like you have the Ashanti, you have the gang. And
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, what did you just say?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
But I never chat to you. I never chat to you where you're running for. Sometimes you're too enough, man. I don't even mention your name. I just say Alexa. And you know, if you do them something there, you just start talk when people they attack, you frighten the people when you do them something there. I want me to you. You just jump in and I buy out the argument and whatever, and nobody not talk to you. You're too enough, man. Alexa. You for bill.
This might answer your question. A bill is a proposal for a new law, or a proposal to substantially alter an existing law. A bill does not become law until it has been passed by the
Alexa, stop. Alexa, you need to be in love with liquid.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
There is a person called Liquid. Do you know him? Alexa, do you know a person called Liquid?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, is Liquid in love with Del Marine?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, just asking anyway. Okay, so Alexa, don't talk now, okay?
Thanks for telling me.
All right, good. Yeah, so people, so them tell me the meaning of my name, you know, but me nah go, just read it for me. But anybody who used to the depart on the trip, them have that, you know, them have them shanty name, man. But all right, so you can Google a name here. All right, so wait. All right, so what is the meaning of the name Agyeman? Agyeman. Agyeman. So it's Agyeman. Agyeman name origin. Agyeman name origin. Ignore the number thing, you know. But you know, yeah, them have them. They will say it's an Akan name. I remember the Ashanti is from the Akan is the umbrella group, and then under the Akan, remember you have the Asante, you have the Fanti, you have all these other nationality under it. So, and yes, some of them spell with a G, so it's Agyeman. That's why you hear them M-I-N-G, Agyeman. Okay. Yeah, so supposedly you're like the savior of something or whatever, which that's not my thing or whatever. But kind of explain it and say, you're a leader, but not just a leader, but you're a leader who is also a liberator. So right, so it's like you're a leader who is a liberator in a sense, like you're freeing your people in some way, right? That is what was explained to me about the meaning of my name, that you're a leader, but you're also a liberator, a savior, and whatever. I am not comfortable with that. I'm just telling you what the meaning was. But you couldn't tell Chicken Back said the meaning, the name not relevant. A Chicken Back not talk much, And then, but Raga, that's your name. And whatever. So, broadly speaking, I just say, me give thanks to my little Ashanti name, So it's, remember now, it's Nana. You see, this it's a Kwaku, right? But for some of them say Kweku. It's the same, right? So it's Nana Kweku Ajima Ragashanti, right? Nana Kweku Ajima Ragashanti. That's my Ashanti name. Nana Kweku Ajima Ragashanti. Yeah. I mean that. Right? Your mango boy, your sister was right. You don't get that woman. No, my sister think different. My sister believe, which will never happen, say me fi turn pastor and minister. My sister believes so me get calling for be minister the gospel and all them. So and my sister, she say, you know, God and you know, and all them something. So yeah, that different. That different. My sister thinks specifically is that you're pastor. Which now happen. Me with my unruly self. You know, look at me always I talk about Saturday. I would have come my church. Well, let me take that back. You just see what going on in enough of them video there in them church. I be things are going on in the church, them, you know. I be something that go on in the church. The pastor, them have some things when I see them are doing at church. The pastor teach people that particularly them African, not them African people. They be doing some crazy stuff in them churches, man. Anyway. But you know, but that was my, that is I say Nana Quick Wajiba Ragashanti, right? So my Ashanti name, right? So this is Kwaku. Remember Kwaku and Kweku is the same. So Kwaku, Kweku, Ajima, right? Nana Kweku, Ajima, Ragashanti. So what me I said is I'm proud of my name, you know. Yeah, so anytime like Craigton, anytime I do run, I don't want the carelessness and whatever, you understand? Yeah, when I know some man have him name from a Santi, right, Craigton? So I don't want you go around the thing and go on like say you want to come low up your thing on the G. You understand that? Nah, work. So if you give the people them respect. So hold on, Chicken Back, what was your name? Chicken Back, what was your name again? What was your name, Chicken Back? Remind me. Mango say fear one Essie. Essie which day of the week? Now people remember. Leave out the Nana. Remember the Nana is like chief, but your first name I gotta be based upon the day of the week where you're born. We can't probably. Let me see if them put it here. So. All right, well, I don't know. All right, so here we go. So based upon the day of the week where you're born, I remember you can just put in. Remember, you can just put in, if you don't know which day of the week you're born, you can just put in your, your birth date in a Google, and Google will tell you what day you're born, all right? So, I could do this now. So, Sunday, I probably not going to pronounce some of them right, okay? Because in their a lot of words in their language, in Twi, T-W-I, the language, they don't pronounce how them spell, right? A common one for us was when we go over there and them say Bonray. But it's spelled B-O-N-W-I-R-E. It's a place that we went to, where the birth of Pentecost, right? And they say Bonray, but it's spelled B-O-N-W-I-R-E. So you see it as an English speaker, you say Bonwire. But they don't say Bonwire, they say Bonray. We went to the Menchia Museum, but again, they pronounce it Menchia, but it really spell Manye Ria, something like so, So, a lot of these I'm not going to pronounce them the right way. But so if you're female on a Monday and you're born on a Monday, so I know that ADW, DW is pronounced like a J. So Ajwa, right? And if you're male and you're born on a Monday, Jojo, Kojo, and that Kojo is related to the same Kojo where we grew up with at Jamaica, They spell it Kojo, we spell it Cujoe, but at the same Kojo, it's just spelled different. And Kwajo, that are the male. Tuesday is, well, me know that one here, where you're going to say Abina, but then pronounce it Abina. Abina, that are the female. And then the male is Kwabina. Kwabina. Right? They tend to stress the first syllable. Like in English, we very often stress the second to last syllable, Like we would say, conjugation, right? Or we would say calendar. No, that's not a good example. We would say conjugation, but they would stress the con as opposed to we are stress the gay, conjugation, so they tend to stress the first syllable in the word a lot. So if you're born on a Tuesday and you're female, it's Abena or Abela. Or if you're male, it's Kwabena, Kwabena, Ebo. If it's Wednesday, which is where me born, you see, this is spelled Akua, but I think it's pronounced something like Equi. Yeah, it not pronounced the way it's spelled. Something like, I mean, I pronounce it right, but but of course, I might hear that. So for the man, it's Kweku or Kwaku. Me see one near one next one there, it's a cuckoo. Yeah, that's a more me, because I'm a cuckoo, though, because me not to write it down. Cuckoo. Then Thursday is Yaba, or Ya. Yeah, remember that, Ya. Yeah, Yaba, for the female. And then, one of my brethren, his name was Yao. Right, so in my Thursday, I have Equa, right? The Wednesday one is like Equia, something like so, but it's spelled Akua, and then pronounce it Equia, something like so. The Friday one for the female is Efwa, or Afwa, or Afi, or Afia, right? That's for the woman them. Efwa, Afwa, Afi, or Afia. And then for the male on a Friday, it's many you're gonna be, used to this popular male Friday name, which is Kofi. Kofi. So say the former Secretary General of the UN, who was Kofi Annan, say a Friday in Barn. Right? So you have Kofi, Yufi. And I'm seeing another name here for the male Friday. I don't know if it's pronounced that way, but I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Fiifi. Fifi. Damn, yo. I'm glad me never born on a Friday. Right? I don't know anybody else say, your Ashanti name is Fifi. You look like a strong Fifi. How you keep a straight face with that, Say, come here, Fifi. No, you can imagine, like, you have the Friday name there and people, y'all know that I'm disgusting already, so just work with it. You can't imagine you have that Friday name now, yeah, your woman a joke that she dip on like, yes, Fifi, give me. No, it don't sound right. It don't sound right. It don't sound right. That would, no, it don't sound right. No, we don't have a problem with that. But again, in a film culture, them only think that way there because nobody not grew up and we about not look a dog named Fifi, like a caricature or whatever. But me don't know, I could have deal with that, Me not work with that one day. You can't call the General Fifi. Yeah. You can't imagine y'all put on some work and y'all lay some pipe and whatever and she depend, oh, Fifi, you're my Fifi, come here. No. Nah, we not work, we not big up the Ashanti and thing, but we not work with no Fifi, Anyway. So, the female name for Saturdays is Awo, Abba, Ama. Right? That's the year Del Marina says she Ama. A Saturday she born. And the male, right, we have a name here that many of us are used to. It's Kwame. So the minute you hear somebody named Kwame from, Ghana, West Africa, whatever, Togo, or, whatever them area there, say a Saturday them born. We did have and them have Kwamena, right? Kwamena or Kwame or Kwamena. But then we did have a fast runner, in Trinidad. He come from what his name was Atto, and that is male for Saturday too, right? And then for Sunday now, the female them for Sunday is Akoswa, or Kisi. Found no more see about that already. Or Essie, Kisi. I like that for the woman them. Kisi. Yeah. Yeah, like, yo, baby, Kisi. What you say? Your name me a call. Cool, no, man. I'm to you. I'm to get them for kiss something. I say, Kisi. Yeah. Or Essie. But here I know, the male name for Sunday now, you have another popular name one used to, which is Kwesi. Or Kwesi. Right? But you have Akwasi. And then you have Sisi. Yeah, one of the male name for Sunday is Sisi. Me don't know about the Sisi, the male name for Sunday, and Fifi, the male name for Friday. No, we have to work out something with this because we can't work with them name there, you see me? Charm, you were born on a Sunday, so you're going to be either a Koswa or Kisi or Essie, right? Nakita, what day you born? What day of the week you born? What day of the week you born? Sham said, a Ghanaian man said your name was Aqua Ata. No, because when I look for you, is a Koswa, Kisi, or Essie. And all of these names have a meaning. So may I read this thing here. In Ashanti homes, Sunday-born males and females are named Kwasi or Kesi or Kwesi or Akoswa, respectively, meaning associated with the universe. Right? Monday-born are Kwajo, Kojo, Ajua or Ajua, meaning associated with peace. But the professor explained more of this when we had the naming ceremony. Him explain them more. Tuesday-born are Kwabena or Kobe or Abena, meaning associated with the ocean. That are Tuesday, associated with the ocean. Wednesday-born, that I mean, Kwaku, Kweko, Aquia, meaning associated with the spider Anansi. Jesus and peace. No, hold on. No, this rough. That one here rough. That one here rough. Wednesday born, Kwaku or Kweko or Aquia. Remember that is spelled A-K-U-A, Aquia, that are the woman one. Meaning associated with the spider Anansi. People will grow up in Jamaica hear about Anansi story, but who is Anansi? Anansi is a trickster, is a jinal, right? I am not a jinal. I am such a sweetheart and thing. That don't apply to me. But the thing with Anansi, Anansi smart. And Anansi know how to get ahead. And Anansi know how to... Remember, Anansi is a little spider, him outsmart the lion, him outsmart the whole of them. Him outsmart the elephant, him outsmart... Y'all have Anansi story, Anansi outsmart tiger, and tiger in the Africa. No tiger in the Africa, right? No, but me I said... What Sham say, Raga, I kid you not. When you say Kweko, me I say, my mom always say Anansi name so. You see it? No. So Anansi name is Kweko. Because it's Wednesday, Kweko. And Fritz said Wednesday is the middle of the week, so it sounds up. Somebody take her Fritz phone. Take her phone from him and think or whatever. No, but Anansi smart. Anansi is a thinker. Anansi outsmart, And not care how the obstacle be. Remember, I make up this, don't know. Not care how the obstacle look like it a go beat Anansi. Anansi always find a way around it. Anansi always find him smart. Anansi know for farm food catch wise. Anansi know for outsmart the people them who want. Hallelujah. But I'm just saying, me a no trickster. You want to hear the one blessed the year where she gone with it? Raga ya crawler. Yeah. Blessed how you know about me. I wish part round you or upon you, my crawl. How you know about me? But I don't get it. Because I'm going to tell you something now what I'm not getting. I could go to Thursday. Yah and Yah, meaning associated with the earth. Right? Friday born, Kofi, Afia, Afwa. Right? Meaning associated with fertility. Right? Saturday born, Kwame or Ama, meaning associated with God. People, you see the problem? You see the problem with Wednesday? People, all the other days, they are associated with something like noble and almost celestial, like something larger than life, right? Look, Sunday, associated with the universe. Monday, associated with peace. These are just conceptual, the universe, peace. Thursday, associated with the earth. Friday, associated with fertility. It's not even a thing. Thus far, the ocean is a thing, but, the ocean is just this vastness and whatever, Earth is only 1/3 land, it's 2/3 ocean, so it's the ocean, that that most evidence said it's where life begun, before it came on earth and whatever. It's something big. Friday, it's associated with fertility. Fertility is not just about giving birth, it's about generating, it's about the genesis of things, that's fertility, it's like, yeah, it's, born or whatever, but the ability to multiply, the ability to flourish, That's why you hear people say that land is fertile, because if you plant anything there, so it will grow. So it's fertility. It's a big deal right there. So not to mention that a Friday, not to mention Saturday, which is associated with God. How more celestial and powerful can you be if your name is associated with God? And so you have all these other days where their names are associated with these magnificent macro entities. But then Wednesday is Anansi, the spider. No, sir, something, no, something. Now, I'm going to reinterpret this. I'm not going to look at it now. I'm going to say, when you look on all of the other days, them and their significance, right? For this one day, represent Anansi. It must mean, say, that object, which is the spider, its significance is so vast and complex that it is up there with the other days, them fertility, with earth and the ocean and God and Anansi. So, it's a matter of perspective. You just have to understand it's not as simple as you think it is. It's not just a spider. And I remember, Anansi is prominent in in Ghanaian folklore, right? So the fact that Anansi up there, so with them other entities that were defined, the day them just speaks to Anansi have that it something there. You understand? Right? That's how we're gonna look at it. Right? Naki be about me feel bad for you. Go in, man. Me did ask you nothing. Me tell you something why you come sorry for me. Huh? What you mean you feel bad for me for? Me don't never feel bad for me, man. You're out there. What you feel bad for me for, like say something bad. But listen to me. You don't. Me have to research a thing there, right? Because there is something to understand there, right? Me going to get deep in that and answer something there. Yeah. Get deep in that and answer something there. Because it has to be bigger, right? Listen, people. Ask Del Marine, right? Ask Chickenback, right? Anybody else in yesterday they on the trip? I think it's just Del Marine and Chicken. And Tarsha was there, like Mama Ants and Papa Ants, them did it, but I'm going to see them in our chat tonight. Ask them, right? One of the things we learned was that, how Kente cloth came about? Was that I don't know, can't help me. I'm gonna put in what I'm gonna put in, but the story. But way back, Del Marine, Ragashanti. Yo, that bad. No, I'm gonna work with that Ragashanti. Well, you have to be careful though, because I'm gonna say Ragashanti and then them start shouting it and I call you Nancy. But anyway, we work with Ragashanti. So one of the things we learned in terms of the origin of Kente cloth was that and Del Marine and Chickenback can't help me here to remind me of whatever it is I'm missing. But like way back, somebody, I forgot who, whatever, did I observe a spider weave, and them get basically them get strings and I replicate what the spider do. And then in replicating what the spider do, them basically can weave the strings together, and they figure that they could make cloth. And then after them start make cloth now, them determine say them can color the thread and thing and weave them together in a particular way for come out with certain design. And they explain this better than I'm doing right now, but again, and Chicken Back and Delmer, you can help me again. And then they say there is like what you call like a single weave. You can have a single weave cloth, right? And you can have a double weave cloth. But you know, like you're crochet and you can make design is the same principle, but you have different design. And then them have a did they have a triple weave cloth? Del Marine, Chicken Back, help me here. But them say like the highest is like them would I say is either the double weave or the triple weave, And but the more you of course, the more you increase the weave, it's the better the cloth. And then, so what determines the quality of the cloth is how much weave it is. If it's a single weave, double weave, or a triple weave. That is one. And the second thing is the design. So you find, what they explain to us, for example, when the Ashanti King or the royal court, them have certain kente, them commission like a unique design kente, and it always have to be like triple weave or whatever, And whatever kente, you see, we are look and think the whole of the kente them look so similar and we are bungle them up. No, they have all these distinctions in the kente cloth, and the kente cloth them have different meanings, and them have different status, and they delineate different things. And for example, one of the things we learned, remember me did that explain to them on the trip, when me did that go Ghana, me did see the Jamaican flag all over. I'm gonna make a little video upon that for post. Me see Jamaican flag all over, and I didn't know why the Jamaican flag was all over Ghana. Even more confusing, I would ask people like, the Jamaican flag is on your car. You deliberately put it there. And I can't tell you how many times I get responses like, wait, what is that? I'm not the Jamaican flag. Like, what's that? What? Sometimes I hear, what's Jamaica? It's a country. Oh, it is? Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that that's a Jamaican flag? No. Why you put it on your car? Everybody does it. Or, I just like it. Or I just like the colors. So 99% of the people who you see over there with the Jamaican flag don't know it's the Jamaican flag. So I couldn't understand it for a while. And it's then when I go to Kumasi, at that time it makes sense. Because the Ashanti flag now is black, gold, and green. Right? The Ashanti flag is black, gold, and green. And the Ashanti group is very, very powerful and respected in Ghana. And them run off Kumasi and the whole of the southern part of Ashanti Kingdom and thing, all right? So, and this, so when you look on that, let me see if I can bring up something and show you. Images, google.com, Ashanti flag. So, all right, let me see if I can. One second. Not that moment. this up. This? What happened here? Oh man. Oh man. Okay, I think I know how I'm going. People only can't Google it on yourself because this thing I'm gonna have to go set up, but this thing I'm on a time feed. But if you Google the Ashanti flag, go to images.google.com and you will see it. Oh God, I wish I could just show it right here. You will see the Ashanti flag. And then you see the gold at the top, the black in the middle, and the green at the bottom. And you're going to see a gold stool in the middle. Now, the gold stool is a powerful symbol to them, and them have their mythology. Well, them have their thing about where the golden stool comes from and whatever. But the golden stool, just like we consider the Jamaican flag sacred, or the American consider their flag sacred, or you have if you go England, you see them have these mace and these things that are sacred with like all kind of symbol. The golden stool is the essence. It's stuff like powerful symbolic meaning for the Asante. And the gold itself represents gold and the riches, mining, natural resources and thing, in terms of gold. It was called the Gold Coast, so it's known for gold. And that is a big reason why the Europeans go there and thief it. That is why they're having that problem now. There's a huge problem over there now with what is referred to as illegal mining, because you have all these entities, supposedly through Dubai and certain Middle East entities, where they're raping Ghana and having all these illegal mining going on that are unsafe and, polluting all about and whatever. But it's all in the pursuit of gold. Like, Ghana is rich with gold. You can check out all of these things on your own, all right? So that is what the yellow represent. And then the black represent the people, and the green is, the evergreen and the foliage and thing like that. Now, for our flag, the black and the green is the same. Now, we say the gold is sunshine and whatever and thing like that. But, like I was telling the group over there, I don't think it's a simple coincidence why we end up with the black, gold, and green. So I think somebody, whoever, not somebody, or probably whoever, and I don't know, I'm sure there is some committee or some process, that was put in place to come up with the flag of Jamaica, right? Someone can research that on herself and whatever, but I don't think it's a simple coincidence that whoever it is, that whatever process they engaged in reaching the conclusion that they did with what we now have as our flag in Jamaica, there has to be, I am convinced that somebody or some group of people or some process led them to, align our colors with the colors of the Ashanti flag, That is my argument there. So again, I just want to remind you, because sometimes we get caught up in this thing like they're like us. No, we are like them, right? We are like them, right? It's not they are like us, it's we are like them, right? So I always have to remind you to make sure you invoke that humility and things. So our flag come after them flag, right? So it makes sense then that so many people all over Ghana would see the Jamaican flag and see the color scheme, and it would just invoke something in them where they like it. Very often we're drawn to things and we apply meaning to certain objects and certain concepts and certain things, and we don't know where it came from. But were we to be educated on the etiology and the genesis of the genesis of these things, you would have some logical explanation about some sort of progression throughout our history that led to that thing where you feel a connection with that thing, right? And we came upon that with multiple stuff over there. Like me telling you, I thought, well, not that I thought, but just grew up with Dukuno. I think that Dukuni is a Jamaican thing. Dukuni is not a Jamaican thing. Dukuni is a West African thing, you know? Same way another banana leaf and all these things where we call blue jars. We had another name to it, but they call it Dokuno. And we said Dukuno and thing and whatever. So over and over again, we saw all these things. And again, my argument is that our flag, somebody would have to come batter me across my head and show me incontrovertible evidence that it was just one amazing coincidence for me to think that, okay, yeah, our Jamaican flag had nothing to do with the Ashanti flag. Nope, I really believe so. All right, and I'm saying all of this to give you that story about the symbolism of the colors and how they align with the Ashanti flag and thing and to also, you know, tie that into, we saw people in specifically designed, uniquely designed kente with black, gold, and green, right? And we saw Nana, you know, people Nana level chief, you know, with, you know, one chief was there, and you know a chief over there, if when it come in, somebody have a whole umbrella over the chief, it's their thing, you know. You know, if your ratings turn up. So remember, you know, don't get it twisted. These people have cars. They have nice cars, like really nice cars and whatever. But there is this hybridization of you know, modern culture with traditional culture over there, and you see that manifestation, that duality is continually present there, right? So, you know, this thing I would, yeah, cover the chief, that go way back, right? So, you know, we saw one of the chief him come in, and you know him a chief. You know, minute you see somebody back of him a whole a big umbrella, you know, and even the umbrella them can be designed in ways that, you know, set yourself apart from the rest. And when he came in, he just saw the black, gold, and green pan him and whatever. But of course, for us, we see black, gold, and green, we think Jamaica, you know. But for them, it's not Jamaica. For them, it's just the Ashanti. For them, it's just the Ashanti. You understand? So, if you happen to go to Ghana, if you happen to go to West Africa, and you see the black, gold, and green, and you being Jamaican, you know, it would have evoked some sort of affinity or some sort of Jamaicanness out of you. Just know that it's okay, that it's eliciting, you know, your Jamaicanness and whatever, because it's a black, gold, and green. But just know that particularly if you're in Accra, that it's about the Ashanti, it's about the Asante, you know? Okay. See, Chicken Back said they got McLarens, Porsches, Bentley. Yeah, no, the money turn up over them, man. Them things turn up, you know. But you know, they have economic problems too, and they have corruption too over there, and things like that. But all in all, again, if you can go to Ghana, yeah, it's several thousands to go there. And the price, the single price for the trip now is 6,500 that you can pay over time. And then if it's double, if it's two of you, it's 11,800. That covers airfare, flight, transportation, to the activities and so forth, and breakfast and things. Oh, by the way, for the trips coming up, there are 2 tiers, right? So you have a standard tier, which is, the hotel that most of us stayed at in Accra. And then you have a premium tier, and it's people requested this. It's for people who want to stay at a 5-star hotel. So for the trips coming up, you have people who can stay at the Movenpick Ambassador, which is the Ghana's top 5-star hotel. Not only you're staying in a 5-star hotel, but you're going to be staying in the executive suite in the top 5-star hotel. So you have that option. So you have the standard tier where we stay at Oak Plaza Hotel, which was specifically chosen by me and for its area where it's safe, where people can come out and walk, and because it's right beside Jamrock Restaurant. And you all saw, oh, Jamrock Restaurant is just like heaven sent for any Jamaicans in Ghana, in Accra, whatever. It was just perfect. And then you had the mall on the other side of the hotel. Like, it's just a nice little spot there in Accra. But one of the big, even though it's the standard tier, which is comfortable and it has some amenities and conveniences that you can appreciate. Yo, them breakfast, turn up. Ask Del Marine. Ask Del Marine. Ask Chicken Back. Ask them if I like me, I tell yo, them breakfast, turn up. You know, talk about on a regular little, you know, you know, talk about a regular little, wait name the breakfast for them give. They call it continental breakfast. Yo, your breakfast, you get rice, you get, you know, you get the egg on there. But you get woolly pan meat and all them something there who eat meat. And you have vegetarian options. And then you can get all fresh coconut, you know. When I say fresh coconut, I mean coconut come off a tree and you cut and whatever. In at the hotel and your breakfast and take every morning. Yeah, so Chicken Back, I said the supermarket next door. There's a whole mall next door. And then there's a big mall like down the road, you know, the Accra Mall, you know, and thing and whatever. So it's just a nice location and thing like that, you know. So even with the standard, you know, option and thing, you know, Del Marine and a crew, Ruben and them hang out down at the pool and make beer trouble with Marlene and George and the whole of them or whatever, you know. So it's a nice little vibe. So if you can go, well, I say forward. And again, you know, I'm coming up with some more fun trips, right? Later this month, tomorrow, October, later in October, I'm going to Tanzania to line up that trip there. And that going to involve safari and the beautiful beaches and whatever. So we're going to learn stuff there. It's going to be a learncation, but it's going to be like fun and relaxation to on really nice beaches and all this stuff. And then still doing some interesting things that we can learn some stuff over there from Tanzania. Later on in the year also, I'm going to Thailand. You know, that is Southeast Asia. And Thailand is trending. There's quite a few countries over there I want to go to. Thailand, Vietnam is trending. The Philippines is on point. Singapore, Indonesia, and those countries and thing. And even some that you'd probably think say, you know, whatever. Some of them countries there, they're pretty afraid. Bangladesh, where you'd never think or whatever, you know. And thing. But you know, I'm going to Thailand later on this year. This month, I'm going to Tanzania. I'm going to Thailand in the end of November for set up trips for those. Now, I can't tell. I said Thailand, it's going to be a fun thing. I'm going to put some things in there for learn, but, you know, you go there, so you got to have fun too. You know, so the emphasis is going to be fun. It's going to be a learncation where I learn something. Why am I saying all of this is that, you know, for 2026, we're going to have Brazil on the trip to Rio, Carnival, and things like that. But the Ghana, you know, I was talking to Del Marine about it and saying that, because Del Marine is like, yo, I really like Ghana, you know. You know, Del Marine's friend, who is now my friend to Ruben, again, she's a woman, that's a backstory, but leave that. But Ruben loved Ghana. And there are people who are thinking of going back on the next trip to Ghana, you know. Well, particularly to, I didn't have an Accra tour in the trip that we did. And there's going to be an Accra tour in the upcoming trips. People who just go on a trip don't cost me, all right? But, and the Accra tour is, you know, you get to go around Accra and you see the different neighborhoods and it's very interesting. So we're going to stuff like that. What am I getting at? The Ghana trip is fun. It's fun. But it's also different in that you're learning a lot of stuff that, you know, that is meaningful. and that is substantive and of value. Now, is everybody like that? Probably not. I was talking to somebody who went on a trip, and she said that she wanted to send her son, and she's saying, but she's gonna go on the Tanzania trip, and she wants to go on the Thailand trip. So she's like, she's going to go back to Ghana. So she said, yeah, but I don't know if he's going to enjoy it if I send him alone, and I'm not there. So I said to her, like, listen, you know your son. If your son don't care about history and and it's not important to him to learn something about Jamaican heritage and Jamaican past, I said, don't send him because he's not going to enjoy it. Because the Ghana trip, it's fun, but it's about that, right? And the person I'm talking to, she is about that. She she always wanted to go to Ghana, she said. And for years she wanted to go. And she said, when she said, me, I go, she's like, okay, that's it. Perfect, because she said she didn't want to go alone. So again, the Ghana trip is fun because once you roll in Ragashanti, it's gonna be fun. You know me, right? But again, it have some heavy parts to it. When we went to the Asin Manso slave river, we heard the stories of what our ancestors went through and down to the river. I had 36, 37 people there, and everybody was in a somber mood. Everybody was in a somber mood. 2 people were crying, right? So it has parts that are heavy. When we go down to the Cape Coast Castle Dungeon, when I carry people down there and the people explain and say and show them all the mark. Well, up till this day, you can see it in the wall, the mark. I'm not telling everything, but a mark down from the ground, come up a little bit and you see a mark. And him say, you see that mark right there? When they got scientists to go and to do some aging, thing with the machine and whatever. The reason why that mark is there to this day, 2024, what they found in it was tears, blood. Delmarine and Chickenback helped me. It was tears, tears where people bawl, blood, sweat, tears, blood, sweat, and and them explain. Just imagine, like, for hundreds of years in this dungeon that, by the way, was right below the church. Crazy. Our ancestors were living in their own filth, the women's menses, so much so that the level weight there and thing to the wall. And they were living, they had them in that for months before them took them through the door of no return and put them on a ship and carried them over to the Caribbean and North and South America and things like that and whatever. That's heavy, right? So, but that is part of what the Ghana trip is about, right? When we went over to Menchia Palace and we heard the story of Yasantua. You remember one of the names was for women. I think it was Saturday. Like, one of the name is or look, Thursday. Right? So we learned of I think is one of the Queen Mother. Like, the last war the Asante had with the British was when time some colonizer broke the spirit of them and disrespect the golden stool and whatever. And you have Santi warrior woman rise up and defend it and war them and what them do, to her and all. yeah, when I heard that story, that moved me, you know. And you have to hear them say it. I can't tell you. Again, ask Del or Chicken Back. It's just, yes, urine, sorry, I'm back to urine, feces, tears, blood, and sweat. The mixture of that over hundreds of years left permanent marks in the dungeons where they can go and use, you know, sophisticated equipment and analyze those microscopic particles and determine what is the makeup of that, you know, and them explain the whole detail about who do it and whatever this and then feces, urine, sweat, blood, and tears together, you know. That's heavy. When we hear about Yasantua, that's heavy. And again, people who go for the last trip don't vex, but this trip we're gonna be in Kumasi for 2 days, and we're gonna go over Yasantua and get that story specifically, you know, from her side and all them thing there, whatever. But again, the Yasantua and you know, she fight and thing like a warrior woman and how they dehumanize, and we saw an actual picture of her, and then them carry her and go ship her over to the Seychelles with the then Asante king in exile, and that's heavy. But not only is it heavy, but it's relevant, you know, and it's powerful, and it make you, when you hear them story, them different things about who before we go through, and when you understand, say, them something that lead up to I and I, you and me, when they are alive right now. And when you can appreciate, when them tell you how much people kill and know them, you know, what them go through and what them suffer and whatever, and when you can appreciate, remember, you know, the Tainos, them not exist anymore. The Arawak, them not exist anymore. You have native groups in South America, they're minuscule and whatever. Very small, isolated, remote. But black people, they're all over. Black people, they're all over. I know we still get a fight and we're all over. Why? Again, we are the sons and the daughters of the ones who survive all of that. Hundreds of years as some of the most brutal, wicked. When you hear about being quartered, you know what being quartered is? You get 4 horse and you tie up, you know, each part of your 2 leg and your 2 hand for each other, and you make the ass them one and then rip you in a 4 piece. A regular thing that, you know, them used to do to I people, them. Yeah, our people. Tar and feather. When them show you the wall, when them put people in or whatever and all that something like that, we are the sons and the daughters of the ones who survive all of that. To make sure so we could have there. And we never go extinct like some groups out there. Yeah. Well, that's what it is to me. Yeah, and that give me purpose with some things. Yeah, for me I do this and whatever, but I'm not afraid for telling you. It's yeah, me a elder in I thing right, you know, me a senior in I thing right, you know. But for me, when I do this for me I do something meaningful. I mean, I need nobody to tell me say it meaningful. Me know it meaningful, me feel it. What it is, me feel fucking good. Sorry, me feel good to say I am involved in something where my Jamaican people are experiencing this thing that I think is critical and whatever, and think, I mean, no, say, when you go up on a trip there, I wanna have that experience when uno go uno talk, uno go to other people, uno share, uno know more qualified than others to appreciate our history and our heritage and to relate that appreciation to your present day reality. Not only can you communicate that to others, but nobody can tell me otherwise. Say all of the people who go on a trip there weren't moved in some way, and it would never prompt you for going into some deep reflection in some way and think about some things. Yeah, and that trip they do. So it make you appreciate where you have, you know. I always tell people, say, we used to have to wait newspaper, Star and Gleaner if we go toilet. That's why I appreciate toilet paper right now. Yeah, I don't take toilet paper for granted. Not only my personal experience, but remember a man did come out Vassar College and him a give a speech and him a say him did in Auschwitz, you know, the death camp. He was a Jew and in Auschwitz. One time, you know, them put 6 million Jews in an oven and all them something. And him says a little picnic him did it. This was years ago, and them time they must in the 80s or whatever. And him say, when them come and attack with people, him say, him did have to hide in the toilet pit. And this man at the time, you know, he was a multi-millionaire for a construction company, you know. Rich. And all I him say, because of that experience when him have in a toilet, when him in the pit, in the doodle pit. I wear them there. Him say him have to hide and him in the pit. Him say doodle this come up to him and him have to hide. Him say doodle, based on the way him did go through, him said that doodle thing there, him say for him outlook on it different. You know? I remember him say, toilet paper for me, you know, is a value, you know. Him said being able to use toilet paper, it's a rich man, you know. I said being able to use toilet paper for him is a value. Why? Because of way him go through. I remember me I think about when I say, I remember my newspaper thing and I say, yeah, toilet paper mean thing. But I get that experience and knowledge and you learn something down. And it's the same thing when you go through that experience there. Ghana, in my opinion. You can't go through that. When I say you're going to act like you're baptized and you change and you know, and I'm no this and that and whatever, like it's an immediate transformation. No, I'm not naive like that. I'm just saying that it leaves a lasting impact on you. And it help you to appreciate certain things that you might take for granted. And it help you to also be proud of who you are. And to appreciate, you know, being fortunate, like, yo, I am the son of giant, powerful people who resist one of the gravest and most cruel form of cruelty will kill millions of our people. And out of the millions were dead, me and one of the descendants are the one them will survive generation after generation after generation after generation after generation come right down. And when I say to you, when you go up on a gun or something, you are going to get that impact there. Which are going to be different from, I can't tell you it's going to be different from the Tanzania trip. It's definitely going to be different from, you know, the Thailand trip or, you know, we're going to learn things from them other things, but you're not going to feel like something that a personal something the way you feel like Ghana, you know? Yeah. Me know say me they get that when me go there. Right? One day one interview upon the internet with when name Michael Jai, the guy, the martial arts guy, who the black guy, actor guy. And him, it did upon the internet there somewhere, you know, and he must say, on my plate, one of them did. And he must say, yo, you know, him never in this thing about African American. Him say, yo, me just proud to be American or whatever. So me just call myself American. And him say, him did I go all of them African country. Him say, him go South Africa, him go all boat or whatever, African. Him say, him was still American. Him say, when he go Ghana, right? Him say, him feel a different something. That's why I tell people, say, yo, the thing with me appreciate about Ghana, sometimes you have to be careful, you know, because when people think vacation, them think fun and whatever this, I'm delicately have to tell people, say, no, and that's some of them make me love Ghana, you know. I love Ghana for a simple little thing there when we just feel connected and balanced when we're there, you know, and it's an organic thing, you know. You can't really explain it. You just have to feel it when you're there. It's just a natural, I don't know, not the spectacular or sensational or huge or whatever. I know that's something there. It's just a comfort. No, everybody ever feel that? No. But me know me feel it. And then it worse and means something important to me with them activities there. And I saw when you put it all together, and it's fun too, you know, right? You know, because the people there are so pleasant. You know, I'm glad, you know, when we hear people on the trip, I say, yo, people in Ghana, they don't really shout. I mean, I said, no, them shout, you know, but we don't hear them shout. They're very, I say they shout, man, or whatever. But just to hear people, I say, they're so pleasant and nice and whatever. Yeah, man, me feel good, say, I am part of I put together this thing here with a primary goal being for people have this meaningful experience, like what I said. This man him go through film thing with him toilet paper, me did have my little thing with Jamaica is the same way all these experiences and where you learn, they mean something to you. And it is something positive and it is something forever. Forever. You go through this and you'll have that little thing in you forever. And it may be like sometimes you may find you check yourself, like you hype up too much about something or you place, you know, sometimes I have to remind myself, I say like, I get a little bit heated about something and I have to drop back and say, give thanks, you know, dog. Balance, man. That's not a big deal, right? But that's because you have them type of experiences, you like where you have a Ghana, you see me? Yeah. Anyway, so big respect to Chicken Back and Del Marine who experienced something, you know? Yeah, and said it as much, you know. Chicken Back was, people Chicken Back are really, me meet him now and go on the trip with him and think he's a mellow youth, you know, conscious youth, certain way and whatever. I'm just cool and whatever. And, you know, I just appreciate him and come to me and say, oh, Raga, that trip here, you know, remember me tell you, you know. Right. The younger him did have one problem on the trip, you know. When we go on the bus ride, the long bus ride, Chicken Back not like bad on nobody, you know. Him not like bad on nobody. But when we go on the long bus ride, him want pee and him not say nothing. But pee a come down on him, you understand? No, that's true me attack. All right? And then him have to hold him pee. I remember say man can't hold him pee like a woman hold him pee, you know. But you don't know say about day 5 or so. I down there, you know, him kind of come and him say, boy, Raga, I want to talk to you about something, you know. And I say, what? I say, oh, you know, think you could have like a little more stops than when the bus up. Because, you know, because it's kind of rough with the PP, you know. So I say, Chicken Back, it that bad. Him say, yeah, man, it really, really bad, man, and whatever. And you can't see, say, So I said, then why you never say something to me for early? I said, Raga, you know I'm coming around go to be the one if you go tell him to stop a bus, man, and whatever, you know, but it depend on level, you know, and whatever. You understand me? I said, yeah, so that are probably the only rough spot chicken back they have on the trip, you know? When people come down on him on the bus and him not say nothing. Yeah, but me I tell you, it Ghana nice. Ghana nice, Ghana nice, Ghana nice. You see me? Ghana nice. Right? That's what the thing there, yeah. All right. Joan Lockett, big up yourself, you know. You see, Joan said, Ratted. Look at me talking about Del Marina and chicken back, but me never, Joan, me never see you and Tasha in a chat, you know. Yeah. We never see you and Antasha in a chat, people, but Joan was there too. And if you know Joan, you know, say Joan deep like that too, you know. So, you know, and yo, when me talk to Antasha, Anthony, and whatever, and thing, them in a different space and thing, yeah. And Anthony, you think chicken back mellow, Anthony was a mellow, Anthony, no whatever, and Anthony a share certain things where him experience and thing and whatever, and Antasha share, man. Once you do panel thing, man, you go feel a thing and you go get value that is uniquely meaningful to you, and that is going to be of value to you for the rest of your life. And it's a type of thing that, allow me some latitude here, is that it's a type of thing that is not static. It's a type of thing that is dynamic in a way that is a knowledge that you're going to find, say, I use it and I apply it all the times in different ways. You're going to find, say, you're going to hear certain things, you're going to find, say, people attack, and you're going to find yourself a thing certain way, like, yeah, say that, but probably nothing no go so, or that don't make sense, or so and so go and whatever. And if you really check why you have that thing, you know, where you're like empowered now, and you know, a guy can't come fool you about certain things. You're gonna find, so when you look back and things, you're gonna make a connection to some things where you learn. Ghana, you know. And that is when knowledge is useful. You remember me tell you, say, education without application is essentially useless, you know. So if you learn something, but it's not a part of you in a way that you can apply it in your everyday existence or whatever, then you really, and when you learn it, fine, you know. See? That is that. We there? No, but well, see the people, you see, truly blessed, right? There's a bulldozer there too. Yeah. A Ruben, that, you know, people, right? And again, people, Ruben is a woman. A Ruben, that, she said bulldozer there too. You know what, when Ruben get her name, and thing, and the professor explained to her Ruben name, the professor go say, you know, like, the meaning of Ruben name has something to do with like a bulldozer. Who go tell him? Go tell me that? Berated. Be a bulldozer attack where I make after that. Be a bulldozer attack. But you see, Ruben does vibes. Yeah, Ruben is just all about fun too or whatever. And Ruben have that something there, you know, where she can appreciate the seriousness about something. But you know, that kind of, you know, them ghetto people who proud of ghetto, but you know, them upwardly mobile and them achieve and thing, but still proud of who them is from them core and behave that way there too. And Ruben, that's why I like Ruben. Yeah, Ruben, I'm my new big friend. I announced that on the trip. Yeah, so Ruben, the thing there. Ruben full of vibe. Ruben, I'm a man, you know. Yeah, I like Ruben. But this is truly blessed. A Ruben that right there, so. Yeah. So right, so you have Ruben, truly blessed. You have Joan Lockett. You have Del Marine. You have Odin. But Antasha and there. So 500, that big up on yourself, man. And big up Kimmel, you know. Yeah, we don't need to know who Kimmel is. Leave that alone, all right? Who fi know who Kimmel is, right? So big up Kimmel. Big up Papa Ants, right? Yeah, that is it. See it there? All right, well, so Chrissy just come in and chat right I know and whatever, and the way you can't just tell when Chrissy posts if she bearding, and obviously she not beard and thing and whatever. But we welcome her to the chat anyway. Chrissy, big up yourself. All right, and you can beard after the show. Whatever, see. Anyway, that is that. If anybody have anything, cause I'm about for Lego, you know. So if anybody have anything for ask or anything, just call in right now and say what you say, or ask what you ask, and make us see what is what. Chrissy, Raga Bantanyo. Jesus, my shirt hot, so. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Things are going for that. No, we have to bring. No, we need to lower the thing. I could lower. No. Tell me another light, I'm going to get the sniffles. No, wait there. All right. Yes. I could lower this thing, I know. Yeah. See it there. Mad thing. Yeah, man, mad thing. See it there? Mad thing. Spray them crew. Right? That's all the thing there. All right? We can't bring up back this now. I could bring up back this thing, I know. Oh, well, I want to go ahead. Oh, well, I'm so. Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
my ANC sisters. How are you ladies doing?
No, well, no, man. When you come, then save that for last, man. Just have some manners and say hello to everybody else first, man.
I have a question for you.
I make sure it's a good question to come in and foolishness. Okay.
So after me just come back on the YouTube live.
Well, I may try to bring up
me just see.
Wait. Well, and I freeze. This thing I freeze. Jesus God. Jesus have mercy. Well,
come on live.
No, I'm telling you, the thing freeze.
But are the ugly yellow shirt, white freeze, Raga?
No. Are you come in, and when you come in, it freeze pretty punch. I swear to God.
Are the ugly yellow shirts where you just zoom
No, ask anybody. Look how long I have on the shirt. You're going like me naked and just put on the damn shirt.
Because you just push it out in front of we saw.
No, push it out in front of any of me push it out in front of you. You wouldn't attack so soft. That me I tell you, yeah? Okay.
Ouch, you're full of big shots.
Oh, wait, no, let me see. Well, on our ear we. Let me see if them are ear we. On our ear we. Let me see if them are. It look like them are ear we, you know. Pretty punchy, them are ear.
Freeze yesterday.
Well, I just want to make sure so them are ear we. Well, I just want to make sure so them are ear.
It look like them are ear, man.
Craig Tan say yes. In there we are England and a year. So, all right then. So it sure did almost done and it. Then this I think I got free. So
the yellow shirt.
No, and when you come in, and but if you tell me what freeze, I you gonna tell me say freeze. But you know, see, I gotta work, you know. I threw the spray them crew come up. God, you know, see what God do. God says, stop right there, son. Don't move another muscle. Make it stay right there. Glory, hallelujah. I gotta work, you know. You know, see when you put out the spray them crew, and God say, yeah, come in with your crosses, right? You know, one thing I Satan send you, Lucifer send you for coming so with your crosses, and God says, stop right there. So, what you gonna tell me about freeze, you know? Yeah, what you gonna tell me?
Oh, God. I don't remember why I called, you know.
But anybody ever tell you say you have these sexy size?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, wicked, you know. So
Brother,
where you have this, you know? Yeah, wow.
so,
Yeah.
I need to ask you a question. What is tomorrow?
What is tomorrow?
Yeah.
October 1st.
Okay, tomorrow I would like for you to help me welcome the best month. Okay?
What you need to do is enjoy the last of the best month where you have right now. And that you need to do. Enjoy the last because you probably ain't never got it so good, girl. Come on now.
Mm,
Come on now.
Never got it so good.
What? Don't even start. Hold on. I want you to talk to my man again. All right, don't say, because we don't want to move you. But me ask you, Brian.
And chicken back and fritz with order me for choose, you know?
Chicken back and fritz. Chicken back not over here. Fritz over here, but not chicken back. Chicken back.
Okay.
Yeah, fritz over here. You can't
But you will
see.
turn back the obia.
Eh?
So you're good at that.
What?
You'll turn it back. So I say you're gonna turn it back, so that's good.
Yeah, no, you talk to me, you know.
Yeah.
Just come with your money, you know,
The
because we
biggest
turn back
order,
over here, you know. Right? Look when them did Obia Ver and things. So who you think give her deliverance? A me? You never know, so them did Obia Ver.
You know what?
Listen to me. Them did Obia Ver figure her big
Now why you
foot.
lower alone here?
No, them did Obia Ver figure her big foot and thing. And when Ver, they said the Obia come talk to me. And then I go turn back the Obia. Then only for hear Ver call me, I said, no, turn back the Obia yet. And me I said, but me done do it already. And me I said, why you never want me do it? And Ver said, it look like the Obia never take good because them said the Obia figure her big foot and it end up give her big front, fat front. And things I saw Ver never want the Obia to turn back and thing because of the first she see her front so fat or whatever.
But that's something to blame, man. Who the one that turned back?
What you
Who the one that turned back?
You the one that turned back either. Oh, you mean?
You mad?
Spoken like a true Jamaican woman, man. Spoken like a true Jamaican woman.
Oh God.
Anyway, you're good though.
I am.
You're considering leaving the ANC to come join the SDC. I'm just asking.
You're outsider.
No, I'm just
You're rude.
no, because you're probably tired of the pink and green and want to look at yellow in your life, you know.
You must be mad.
Yeah.
You're sick in your head.
You know, feel bad, so you're just amongst one bag of woman who can cook.
We all can cook. What are you talking about?
Whatever, please. You all got Nakita. Like, seriously?
She can cook.
Whatever.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Can you cook?
No, but me own my things, so me can cook.
And we all can cook, and we own it up.
Right? Me own my things, so me can cook. Right?
And we can cook, and we...
Listen to me. Oh, you explain Nakita fried egg and throw a whole heap of curry on it and top, but it's a thing they do in Texas. Eh? Oh,
yeah,
you explain.
curry egg, it tastes good.
What? Curry fried egg?
Curry egg.
Curry fried egg?
Good.
Curry fried egg?
Tastes good.
Listen to me.
Yes,
Leave that to
tastes
Buffalo
good.
Law over there in Jersey, yeah? Don't.
Put some hot sauce on it and you're good.
No, hot sauce is fine. It's just like, you know, who eat curry fried egg? Only Nakita. Yeah. But anyway, boo boo, big up yourself, you know, that's sitting there freezing,
Yeah,
you know, so I'm
man,
going to let it go.
later.
Large up yourself, man, and thing, all right? Yeah, man,
Bye,
cool.
ANC, Badman Charm.
Whatever.
Love you.
Whatever.
Bye.
Yeah,
Later.
cool. People being serious doing, you know, look how the thing just freeze and spray them crew. Look how the thing just freeze right there up and spray them crew. You hear them saying, you know, glory to God, you know, the Lord works in a mysterious way. His wonders to perform. You can't understand the thing, you know, I just gotta work, you know. I gotta work, you know, look at that. As the Jamaicans would have said, look pan God, look pan God, look pan God, and Lord Jesus, God. Carla, I go away, you know, Carla.
What that say?
Eh? No, so me I
What
go
that
away.
say?
What you mean with that? So me I go away, I go away, me I go away. I know, you know. It freeze, man. The thing freeze and things, so.
Well, my birthday a Friday.
Your birthday on Friday I come?
Yes, sir.
Ratted. Like you did like barn, like show out our belly and thing like that?
Yes, me did show out our belly
Okay.
on that.
Okay. That is somewhat surprising and thing. So we have to go big up on your birthday Friday then, see?
Yeah, I would appreciate it.
All
But me
right.
still be here, I listen. But the lecture where you give us too long on Ghana, me I tell you say it. When I time I go for go say now, me not bad about me say me sit down, go and sit down and listen. It really, you know, touch our nerves. As people that say.
All right. Blessings, man. That's a word, man.
But I love to go on one of them trip them in our life. But anyway,
Ghana is
let's
special,
see
you know?
there.
All right.
Put
Let's
on
say,
the old man there sat there.
oh, okay. Berry and thing.
And get up, get flu after that too.
Okay.
Right now they are sick like dog. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm still there go and listen.
Hold it, man. Hold it. All right. That's the word, man. Love and blessings, you know. You don't know.
Yeah, man, I want love still, you know.
Yeah, man. Every time. All right.
Yeah, man, cool. All right.
Blessings, cool. All right, people. Me have a leg right, I know, you know, with a free something here, you know. All right. People, tomorrow TikTok here. I know say some I don't know whatever, but me I go try now for, you know, when we do the show on TikTok, at least put it back over YouTube. So I try it what day and it work, you know, me just, you know, TikTok do the kind of vertical thing. So, you know, me I go, so I TikTok tomorrow, make sure someone lock in on TikTok. And people, I keep it real, I don't know. Again, you know, social media, it's algorithm focus, right? So TikTok does bring in, TikTok bring in, as you know, I'm not going to pick up already. It's like TikTok bringing like a set up people who, long time Tom farmers, people who listen to Ragashanti long time, and bring a vibe from the callers, them or whatever. Remember, me nah Lego over here, me nah Lego this year, so you know, that's why somebody say, just to TikTok every day. And I said, no, you don't understand the relationship with me have with my YouTube people. It's not even about, you know, I don't know what I attack. It's not even about certain things, you know, me just like, you know. Yeah, you see it. All right, so, you know, and then when you're over TikTok now, it's a bigger thing, you know. So when you're over here, so it's like, yeah, well, look a get together, you know, and look a part, you know, look a get together with your friend them. When you're over TikTok, it's like, yeah, they are sting. They are some fest, you know. And so, you know, so each side have it value and thing or whatever, but TikTok bring an energy when me like, man, it just vibes it and bring back that something there, you know. Yeah, you know, TikTok, you know. Go on. No, Christina, I keep it real, we don't know. Most of over YouTube, you just listen. You don't really, you know, you don't really call in and on the more, you know, the more we keep back and listen what I have to say. If I have to say certain things, and I appreciate what I have to say, but you know, more listeners over here, you know. Now, TikTok people call in. Now, remember, you know, this thing is always about the listeners and things like that, you know. But then TikTok people call in and the unpredictable something there. It's unpredictable. You don't know what going happen, what the next call I go on with, whatever. And when that energy is there, me feed off of it. So then me getting an element to where me start say things and I go on with things where no plan. And you don't know me all that about this organic connection with this thing and whatever. So TikTok have a particular flavor that you know, they have some potential over there to develop. So I'm not gonna ignore it in that sense there, and at the same time I'm not gonna ignore my YouTube side over here, you know. So it go. All right. All right, people. Bless upon yourself, you know. Lego me a Lego right now. All right. I'm gonna look something. I'm hungry. Jano, I'm hungry. Like good hungry too. But I don't have no food they do, you know. So I'm gonna try drink some juice, you know. Yeah, me have some. Me make some juice. So I'm gonna work with some of them there, right, you know. All right, people in Morris.